Hey, to whoever may need this nugget of encouragement, things will be alright, so quit your worrying. I get it, the odds seem stacked back against the wall, but even consider it such, know you'll stand tall. Sat and watch from the sidelines one too many times. Wicked games to play make me wanna lose my mind. Found solitude knowing it'll be over soon. Ever need a boost, count on me for the 1-2.
Welcome to the Suplex Sports Podcast. Your boy Mish back in the building. Going over the Weekend Roundup. A lot going on. World Series has gotten kicked off. NBA season's gotten kicked off. We're entering, finished up Week 8 in the NFL, going into Week 9. And some other news as well. Some of the things that might pique your interest, so you might want to chime in or discuss. So we're going to go ahead and get into it. World Series, LA Dodgers, New York Yankees. Right now, it hasn't looked good for New York. There hasn't been no all rise. Everybody's been sitting down, essentially. With that said, the Los Angeles Dodgers are holding a commanding 2-0 lead over the New York Yankees as the series is now shifted over to the Bronx. So, right now, as we are recording this, the LA Dodgers are up 3-0 right now in the Bronx. I believe it's the top of the third inning. I mean, still a lot of baseball left to be played. Let's see if the Yankees can make this an actual series, if they can go ahead and essentially take one this evening. But they got a tall task ahead of them with the LA Dodgers, multiple MVPs on that one team and stellar pitching and things of that nature. Yankees got to swing their bats. Giancarlo, he's got to step it up. Judge, Aaron Judge has definitely got to step up. They got some work ahead of themselves, so it'll be a quick series. So we'll see what happens. But I don't know. All right, getting into the NFL, week number 8. 8 weeks. Season's moving pretty fast, considering we're almost halfway through the NFL season. Only a few more months to go, and playoff, Super Bowl, it's already here. And it's like a blur, a complete blur. But that's all right though. Week 8 in the NFL. Kicked it off on Thursday night with the Minnesota Vikings versus the LA Rams. The Rams came out on top 30-20 in that one. The Philadelphia Eagles beat up on the Cincinnati Bengals 37-17. I think Cincy, they don't have that flair. They just don't have that flair, and they don't have, I don't know. I think there should be more of a sense of urgency with them, considering that this could be Jamar Chase's last season with Cincy, considering that he a contract or didn't get done in the off season. So, Cincinnati coming in as one of the heavily favored teams to at least get to the playoffs. There's still a lot of football to be played, but I'm not liking what I'm seeing right now. Philly's doing their thing. Got it started off a bit shaky, but now things are, they find their balance in how they plan on attacking and doing things. The Detroit Lions, straight blew out the Tennessee Titans 52-14. Goff had a hell of a day. Even Calvin Ridley, he had a hell of a day as well for the Titans. Atlanta Falcons beat the Buccaneers 31-26. That boy Kirk Cousins, man. Kirk Cousins is on another level. At this point, that is, it's still very early. The Cardinals beat the Dolphins 28-27. Didn't see that coming at all, as it was Tua Tagovailoa's NFL return. As he did suffer that concussion in week 2. Tua looked all right, and he learned how to slide. Yes, he learned how to slide. And, for what it's worth, I think, if I'm a defender, I'd be a little bit skittish to even hit the dude, honestly, man, because you don't want to be the one that. Nonetheless, Tua's back. Tua's back. All right. The Packers, they beat the Jags 30-27. My man Brian Thomas Jr. went down. Looked like he might be out for a couple of weeks. Also in that game, Jordan Love as well looked like he avoided a major injury in terms of only straining his groin. Damn shame on that front. The Baltimore Ravens lost to the Cleveland Browns 29-24. Jameis Winston's first start with the Cleveland Browns. Very good game. Cedric Tillman did his thing. Baltimore didn't look like themselves on Sunday. They didn't look like themselves. You know what I'm saying? They wasn't. But at the same time, Cleveland always plays them very tough. Those division games are very, very tough. So I mean, I wouldn't expect nothing less in terms of that. But a very, very good game. And kudos to Jameis Winston on getting his dub with the Browns. The Houston Texans, they beat the Colts 23-20. The Seattle Seahawks lost to the Buffalo Bills 31-10. The LA Chargers beat the New Orleans Saints 26-8. New Orleans need to get Derek Carr back. They need to get Derek Carr back in order to get that offense humming again. I understand they missed, Rashid Shaheed's done for the year, but in that stead, they got to get some other guys out there who can do some things as well. They got to get it going, definitely, in that regard. The Chiefs and the Raiders, that was a very good game as well. With Kansas City still remaining undefeated, 27-20 was the score of that game. The Denver Broncos beat the lowly Carolina Panthers 28-14. The Commanders beat the Bears on a Hail Mary pass. Jaden Daniels to Noah Brown. Watched that game in real time as they was, shifting from game to game. It was an incredible sight. Really was. It was good. Good for young Jaden Daniels. He's doing his thing out there right now this season. The 49ers, they beat the Cowboys 30-24. And you know what? I was going to leave it alone, but the Cowboys went into this game more healthier than the 49ers. And couldn't get it done. So, I'm pretty sure change is coming in Dallas at some point, but it's more or less a wait and see. Those New England Patriots, led by Gerard Mayo, Drake May, Jacoby Brissett, they beat the New York Jets. That's right. The powerful New York Jets that just a week ago acquired Devontae Adams. You got Aaron Rodgers. You got Garrett Wilson. You got Alan Lazard. You got Mike Will made it. Mike Will. And couldn't take down the Patriots. Breece Hall, Braylon Allen couldn't beat the Patriots. There's some trouble in New York, folks. Oh yeah, there's some trouble in New York, folks. Now see, the Giants had an issue. Well, we know the Giants had issues for years. Okay. Granted, they took two over Tommy, but nonetheless, the Giants have had issues. The Jets, you expected them to exceed expectations this season. It's not happening. Yankees are currently down in the World Series 2-0. It's not looking good. But those New York Liberty did bring a WNBA title after 28 years to the city. We'll say that much. But yeah, there's some things going on out there. Currently, the Monday night game is in the second quarter. Score is 9-6. The Steelers are currently over the Giants. Would have expected this to probably be a blowout by now, but it looks like a defensive struggle. Najee Harris is getting it done on the ground, about 76 yards and a half. All right. Shohei Ohtani over the weekend had a partial dislocation of his left shoulder while sliding in the second. Man, I thought my man was done. Thought he was done. Didn't look good. Didn't look good for Shohei at all. But comes to find out, got his shoulder popped back in place right then on the spot. And, he's going to be, he's going to give it a go. He's going to give it a go. He's giving it a go now. As far as I know, I haven't actually took a peek in yet, but, Shohei's going to be all right, folks. It's going to be an interesting World Series. Up 2-0, those LA Dodgers. Interesting visual that we've all seen over this weekend. With the Miami Heat organization, giving Dwayne Wade a statue. And boy, was it an unveiling. I mean, it was. I've already seen the memes. It looked like, Morpheus in the chair screaming. I mean, it looked more like Shaq yelling after a dunk or something, man. I mean, it has I don't know who's getting paid good money to sculpt these statues and put them together, but the likeness isn't there. I mean, damn it, if you was to you can go to DC, they got statues of Abe Lincoln and, other dignitaries and former presidents. You go to the museums, you see replicas of Caesar and things of that nature. Good craftsmanship, real good artistry. But they did Dwayne Wade dirty, man. It was bad, bro. It was bad, man. I mean, I will say this. In terms of height, it is better than what they did Iverson in Philly. I will say that much. I mean, they did him justice, but they didn't do him justice. Justice was done, but it wasn't done. Now, if Iverson's statue, in which it should have been that same size, you wouldn't hear nothing from nobody. But somebody need to go get a refund on that. Definitely would have. Could Rex Ryan be doing a second stint in New York? Intriguing. Rexy was on a podcast with Mark Sanchez and had reported that that sure enough, if he was given an opportunity to interview for the job, he'd absolutely jump right back at it again. He says that he's a New Yorker, he says that he's gangrene runs in his blood, and with that type of roster that they currently have, who's to say? Who's to say? I don't know. Maybe they should give Rex a look right about now. That's probably what they need. Over the weekend, interview with Shannon Sharp and Kamala Harris was shown. Club Shay Shay. Shay had that suit on, man. It was more than slim fit. A little bit more than slim fit. I mean Shay just, I don't know if he was advertising of what dick print showing, the whole nine or whatever else have you, what he was trying to do, but
he's on those sparks, bro.
Yeah. He's out there. Sparks. Yeah, he's out there. He's on them sparks, ain't he though? That's right, he's on them sparks. Hey, I tell you what, he's trying to corral, boy. He's trying to corner the market now, isn't he? Yes, them sparks got Got Uncle Shannon sparking already. I mean, look, the first time I seen him with the sweatsuit on, I said, he probably got it, ran a little small, whatever else have you. I'm just going to go ahead and rock this. I'm just going to do my thing. I get it. Okay, cool. But after actually seeing this the suit he was wearing, man, I'm like, bruh. Like, there's nothing wrong with being, fitted and, a little bit too much over the top, man. But, who's to say? Shay, you do what you want to do, bro. I'm just trying to help you out, man. Just go a size smaller. You know what I mean? You ain't gotta have your ankle showing. It ain't that, I get it. You got good fashion. You got a, good person who dress you and stuff like that. But come on, man. We can show the ankles at a later date. That's all I'm saying. All right. Kirk Cousins. Kirk Cousins in Atlanta is a completely different Kirk Cousins. Like, I'm really wondering what's really going on down in the A, for real. You know what I'm saying? Peach cobbler, good fried chicken, fried okra lima beans, smothered pork chops, the fixins, all that good old stuff. But there must be something else, because now we got in the NFL tunnels now. Kirk Cousins leading the chant, and I quote, "We fight no cap, we walk in your trap, take over your trap." Kirk Cousins, y'all done turned that boy out completely. Kurt's on a whole new level, man. Atlanta done changed Kurt, man. They Kurt's changing the culture by himself down there in the A. Hats off to you, Kurt. I like it. The ticket prices for WrestleMania. The showcase of the Immortals, the show of shows, as they call it. Bro, have you took a look and you seen them prices?
Yes, sir, I did.
I just took a brief look and seen 41,000.
Where? What seats?
Oh, they were down there. They were somewhere around
No,
there.
talk about the front row.
What's the front row going for, bro?
10 G's.
10,000?
10,000. To sit up close and personal is $10,000.
I don't know. I was seeing something for 41.
Yeah.
I don't know if it must come with what sort of type of
yeah.
the experience or whatever else have you, bro. But like, and granted, folks, yes, we are trying to get into the Allegiant Stadium in Las Vegas, Nevada, to attend next year's showcase of the Immortals. But at what cost are we gonna go to? Zay, I think we might have to start that OF Patreon or something, man.
That's our issue. We got the equipment. You got the AK camera.
That we do.
Got that slow motion.
Yeah.
Green screen.
I don't know. You might have to, a lot of things going on out
Get the
there.
red light district down there.
I'm not getting myself in no type of trouble, bro. You ain't gonna put no salt on my name. The Connecticut Sun went ahead and fired their head coach Stephanie White as the Sun lost to the New York Liberty en route to the Liberty's first WNBA championship. It happens, man. I guess. Thought she did a pretty damn good job considering. I mean, the Connecticut Sun had a pretty good season all together. I mean, maybe a few tweaks here and there and they can get over the hump, but, there's always next year. I think Connecticut will be right there in the mix anyways. The thing that got me, bro, that I seen was it must be difficult, in a dating community being an athlete. And the only reason why I say it is because you always find that athletes are dating the same person in rotation, it seems. Like, celebrity-wise, I mean, Kim Kardashian and Amber Rose, But it always seems as though, like, it's a rotation, you know what I'm saying? Like, boom, boom, boom. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know how you not know that's, you know what I'm saying, this person. I mean, I don't know. I don't get it. And I probably won't get it or understand it. And that's fine. Things happen. Love is love, right? Okay. Who am I to say anything? Who am I to judge? But when you are on the same court and both you all got a baby mama, y'all share a baby mama, and you gotta you gotta feel some type of way, or in some way, shape, or form. Brandon Ingram and Anthony Simmons, respectively. New Orleans played Portland. Game on the line. Brandon Ingram called game over Anthony Simmons. I mean, it's the, I want to say it's a get back without the get back, if that makes any sense. But, nonetheless, it is what it is in that regard. But it was a pretty good shot, pretty good story to go behind it as well. Now we'll see, next time they match up, maybe Anthony can do the same thing, you know what I'm saying? Make it creative, make it interesting. I'm not causing no drama. I'm not. I promise you I'm not. But it's definitely good TV. Definitely good TV. So, with that said, hey, we're going to see how it all plays out. All right, folks. It's been the Suplex Sports Podcast, the Weekend Roundup. We please need you. Share, like, and subscribe. Hit us up with question, comments, and things of the like. Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, YouTube, Spotify, and any other platform where you might find the Suplex Sports Podcast. With that said, I'm your boy Mish. Thank you so much for tuning in. I'm going to see you guys next week.
I ended the show Suplex of the Week.
I didn't?
No, you did.
Oh! I'm ending the show early. Oh, okay. Well, my fault. Suplex of the Week. Jumped ahead. I'm sorry. Suplex of the Week. I didn't want to have to do it, but I'm going to do it. Suplex of the Week goes to Uncle Shannon, man. Like, we got to do something about that, bro. And I get it, bro. Ain't nothing wrong with being involved with the fashion and stuff like that, man. But bro, you got your ankles out in front of the vice president? Like, bro, come on. We got to do better. We can do better than that, man. I understand, Shane, man. You about 6'4", you know what I mean? 225, 30, 35 pounds solid rock, you know what I mean? You know what I mean? You got the guns, you got the, you know what I mean? But bro, we can, you know what I mean? I'm trying to save you, man, because I'm not the one who's really coming at you. You already know who's coming at you. It ain't me. I'm just like, bro, maybe another size up, you know what I'm saying? Get the hem down a little bit with some socks. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying, and take a page out of my playbook. I threw on that suit. We're gonna put it up. I threw on that suit. I was stepping fresh. Felt good, smelling good, looking good, like I only do, But it was a nice suit. Not to say the suit wasn't nice, but we could, maybe exercise. One more size up. Cover the ankles, get some socks, you good. That's all I'm saying. Because they coming for you. That's all I know. I'm just trying to, give it from my nephew's perspective. Hands down. All right, y'all. Please share, like, and subscribe. Hit us up. Questions, comments. We are here. We are here at the Suplex Sports Podcast. I'm your boy Mish. Once again, we'll see you next week. Be safe at it.